Hey YouTube, Titus here again with another Master Duel video. We are going to go into Platinum rank with Bird up. I got lucky trying to get away from the 10,000 cap of free gems and pulled a couple good Bird up cards that I needed, so I went ahead and built the deck. So here's the profile. We're going to play 1 DD Crow, 3 Cobalt, 2 Sapphire, 3 Warbler. A lot of people play 3, 3, and 3 of this. I'm only going to play 2 Sapphire because I want to see it, but I don't want to brick on it either. Either way, it's a good card. We're going to play 3 Nerval, an absolute must of 3 Nerval. I'm only going to play 2 Barrel and 2 Wagtail as well. We have 3 Maxi, 2 Karis, 2 Kit, 3 Ash Blossom, 3 Fractal, 1 Avian. We're going to do the 3 Bird Call, of course, with 1 Tanky. 1 Infinite Permanence, because I only have 1 right now, because I'm very silly. 1 Tri-Brigade Oath, 2 Desires, and Lightning Storm and Regeki for if we go second. In the extra, we have 2 Recital Starling, 1 Cyber Nightingale. We have the Ensemble Blue, we have the Utopic Draco Future, we have no Ray, which I will need to add here in just a second. We have a Zeus, we have an Almirage, double Dragon Lords, Ferrigit, 1 Simorgh, 1 Rugal, 1 Access Code, and 2 Shureg. I like 2 Shureg. Personally, it helps with the lines where you need to use him for getting more material on your next play for your follow-up, basically. So I like having 2 Shureg. I've seen some people do a thing where they will do the 1 Shureg, 1 Access Code, 1 Appaloosa. I also like that build as well, but I'm going to go with this build here and not do a Appaloosa build and just go with more consistent with the Shureg. So let's get into some Platinum duels. Hopefully we can fight some meta, because our last recorded videos were not against anything meta at all. So let's hope the Platinum is maybe a little better. Alright, we're going against Platinum 3. And we lose the coin flip. So if this is meta, they'll probably go first and have us go second. There's a lot of Eldritch in... Yeah, okay, we're 1 second. There's a lot of Eldritch in the higher up duels, from what I'm understanding. A lot of people online are complaining about the floodgates of Eldritch. So you might have to tech accordingly with some spell and trap removal. This hand's decent. This hand's pretty good. We have all Tri-Brigade stuff, no bird stuff. Adagnister. Okay, this is actually a meta contender. This deck is kind of nuts. If you can't deal with a, like, 4K Towers, which is a card that is basically unaffected by your opponent's everything, you're gonna have a hard time. And I think the only way we could get over a 4K Towers is if we have Access Code. It's gonna be a real hard... Okay, so this is the main part of the deck. Ignixter AI Land. This allows them to do more summons of different types of attributes. This is a really good card. This card is really good. What a really good... Alright, there's the Barulu. So he summoned a Wind, and then he gets to send 1 Adagnister from deck to the grave. I literally just played against this deck in a return to duel event for a Winamat. So I literally just played against this, and it's pretty crazy. Okay, so he's revealing 1 2300 monster. That's usually the one you reveal. He's going to take 2300 points of damage if he doesn't summon that, I believe is what it is. Yep. If you do not special summon the revealed monster, you will take 2300 points of damage. So, let's see what he's going into here. He's going to Cyber Switch. Interesting play. Usually you can do Splash Mage right here. But this kind of does the same thing. Okay, banishing 1, activating a Chi-Chi with Cybers. So Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, Chain resolves backward. The Chi-Chi will go first, and will special summon, or no, not special summon. It'll add a level 4 or lower, so it adds Doyon. And then adds... Whoa! This is not full Adagnister. This is a ritual version? Whoa. Usually they just try to summon the big tower boy. This is interesting. Okay. I'm here for it. Link 3 into Dark Templar at Ignister. A really good card for them. Alright, now they're to Link 4 here. This is where things can get kind of scary. This deck's consistency engine is crazy because each one will either add one, send one. It just keeps recycling itself. So he has summoned Earth, Fire, Water. No, not Water, Wind. He summoned Earth, Fire, and Wind. Alright, now he has a Link 4. Summon another Dark Infant at Ignister. Okay. Gonna resolve Dark Infant to move it one space. Dark Templar is gonna resolve. And it's gonna special summon a level 4 from the grave or summon Doyon. And and Picari. Okay, is he gonna just go into? No. He could have made the big ad Ignister boy right there. Synchro summon for Wind Pegasus. This is another good card. Wind Pegasus is a really cool card. And then summon back Picari. I do not know how we're going to get out of this because he still has 5 cards in hand. Mathmech, Almer Berteron. Oh, is Mathmech at Ignister? Uh-oh. That's an uh-oh. Mathmech at Ignister. Okay, there's Hiari. There's the water one, which he hasn't summoned yet. So he's summoned everything but a Picari. This is where Nibiru would be really helpful, because if we Nibiru him, he really pretty much just doesn't do anything after this. But we drew 0 interruption. The opponent was basically allowed to just pop off. Okay. We are linking to... There's Splash Mage. This is a good place to imperm. If I had it, it would kind of slow the deck down a little bit, but it looks like it's not going to matter too much. I've never seen this card. This card is sent from field of the graveyard. You can target one face-up monster you control. The target is unaffected by your opponent's card effects. It's pretty good. And now Mathmech Edition. You can target one face-up on the field. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the rest of the turn except Cyberse monsters. Also special summon this card from your hand. And if you do, the target monster gains 1,000 attack to the end of the turn. You can only use this. Okay, so it's just gaining 1,000 attack. Not doing anything else at the moment. And that's a towers. Like a 7k towers? 6k towers, yeah. We can out this, but it's gonna take all of our resources. We can make, yeah, we can make a 6,300 access code. Yeah, this is a big boy. This is hard to deal with. You basically have to kaiju this. And he's setting 1. So this is looking a little grim. So what a nice meta, my first platinum meta match. And oh, there's an Ash Blossom. Oh boy. Okay, we're kind of in a pickle here. Let's start off with Tri-Brigade, Fractal. And we are going to send Kit. We basically need to just get materials into the grave. We're going to send Kit here. And then Kit is going to send probably a Nerval here. We're going to activate Nerval's effect to add. Oh, I think we just add another Kit. Yeah, I think we just add Kit here. This is tough. This is a really tough spot. Alright, so we are going to activate the effect. And we are going to banish, or we're not going to banish, we're going to send Celeste Wagtail to special summon Karis. Now, this is a choke point right here. If he has any kind of interruption to stop Karis, we're kind of dead. I think we're kind of dead anyway. I don't think we can actually get to what we need to get to. He has an imperm. He doesn't. Okay. We're going to go ahead, summon Shureg. And then we're going to activate Shureg's effect. Okay, now what does this do? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and banish the Picari, I think. Interesting. Oh, okay, no, we can make it. We can do it. We're gonna summon Kit here. And then we're going to go into a Farajit. We're going to activate Farajit's effect. We're going to summon Nerval. Can be in defense. Doesn't necessarily matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have all the materials I need. Do I want to banish more materials is the question. We could go for more follow-up on the next turn. But I don't know if it matters too much, to be honest with you. I think we just try to out the monster at this point. So we're going to go into access code. We're going to use this, this, and this. Now, a fun little tech that Attic Nister can do is they can actually use Nibiru, and they can Nibiru here, and the towers would stay on the field. So we're going to do Chainlink 1, Blossom. Chainlink 2, Shureg. Chainlink 3, access code. And they can't respond to my access code. And we got to make sure we target the Shureg to gain 4,000 in attack. Considering our board might get cleared next turn, I think a Barrel Canary is safe here. Because we have the Wagtail Engrave, we could go to a Zeus if we really need to. We're going to draw a Karis. We're going to put the Karis back. We're going to activate access code's effect. We're going to banish the Shureg here. Yeah, we're going to banish Shureg. And we're going to pop the card. And oh, that's actually bad. Oh, I should have attacked first. Oh, I totally forgot about that card. That's right. This is why you check the grave. If I would have attacked him first and then did it, it doesn't matter. Yep. Yep, that's why you always check your graveyard, folks. We're going to go ahead and upload this anyway because I would have broken the board if I just would have paid attention. I was so focused on how to break the board, I forgot about the card. And that happens. Yep. Yep. I don't think it mattered too much. I don't think we were winning anyway. We had to go through so many resources, and he has 5 cards in hand. But it shows we could have broken the board at least. I think if anything, this game really shows off how insanely good access code is, and like how good Tri-Brigade is. I made a misplay there by forgetting about the Pegasus, and if we did forget about the Pegasus, they had to go over a 6300 monster, which they can make an access code of their own and pop our access code, but we're not necessarily dead. And then on the next turn, we have Barrel Canary to target Wagtail. Wagtail special summon back. Attack with Nightingale. And then go into Zeus. So we had some plays still. We just goofed it. So yeah, they're going to go into access code. No, Firewall Dark Fluid. Okay, that's not what I would do. I would definitely go into access code. But that's okay. We goofed, and that's fine. All right, let's hop right into another one here and not be silly. That was just a warm-up duel. We're just gonna call that a little bit of a warm-up duel. And we're going second again. All right. Winning a die roll is very, very, very important. Okay, so we have Sparrow, Canary, Nerval. Ooh, tanky. So we might be going against Tri-Brigade or Zodiac. We will see. Fractal. Yep, Fractal's good. Now this is a good. This will be fun. A nice mirror match. All right, Fractal effect. We're not going to do anything here. Now, if they send Cobalt and then summon Warbler... Oh, they're sending Kit. Okay. They're going to send Kit and they're going to send Nerval. Yep, there's Nerve. Activate Nerve effect. Add 1. They're adding Karis. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, if they're going the pure Tri-Brigade route, they're probably going to end on Appaloosa Revolt Pass, which is really good. We kind of need a Warbler. We need to draw a Warbler here. Yep, Karis effect is fine. Do they have 4 in grave after this? Gene Fractal. Interesting. So if he goes for 4, he wants to have follow-up on the next turn? I think we wait. I think we wait and see. Yep, he's going to go for 4 for cost. It is cost, so you can't respond here because it does it before, so the effect can activate. Yep, that's fine. Add Shureg, link these off for Farajit. Use Shureg's effect to add another Tri-Beast. See what we're going into here. Yep, we're going to Farajit. That's fine. It doesn't necessarily matter because this was already sent to grave. Yeah, it was already sent to grave. I don't believe there's a reason to DD Crow here. And they're going to add... they're going to add Sapphire, so they are playing Lyrilisk. Okay. Okay. And they're going to special summon... They special summon a bird, they're going to try and in on some Morg. Wagtail. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wagtail effect is going to add Bird Call, then they're going to special summon their Cobalt, or not their Cobalt, their Sapphire Swallow. They can add Cobalt off a Bird Call here and special summon Sapphire Swallow and Cobalt to go ahead and add a Nerval for next turn. Or they can add a Barrel Canary. Kind of really depends here. Going first is a big deal. We really needed to go first. Okay, yeah, so that's what they're doing. They're adding Cobalt Sparrow here so they can go ahead and summon with Sapphire, special summon Cobalt, add with Cobalt, and now they have quite a lot of materials on their board. Yep. Yep. That's fine. Adding Nerval for next turn. So they added their follow-up. 4 banished, 2 engrave. And they have not used their normal summon yet either. So they actually could normal summon Nerval here and go into double Dragon Lord if they really wanted to. Okay, they're going for Recital Starling. Oh, they're just going to go ahead and do the play this way. But this makes them prone to Nibiru. If I had Nibiru, they could have gotten Nibiru'd right then. But it looks like it's not going to matter. So, they're going to detach for cost for effect. Activate effect to search a Wing Beast. Probably Barrel Canary here. Yeah, probably Barrel Canary, looking at their grave. They can still normal summon... Oh, they're going to do Warbler. Okay, interesting. They can still normal summon any level 1 Winged Beast here. Nerval or Warbler. They're going to go ahead and normal summon Nerval. This is the better play, in my opinion, because they can go ahead and activate this effect to summon Double Dragon Lord for 2. Or they can use this effect and go ahead and summon Samorg and just not have the protection from Samorg with the targeting protection. If they're going to go ahead and use the 2 level 1s to go into Recital Pass, or Recital into Utopic. Oh, they're just going to link here. Okay, interesting. So that's Samorg right there. So they're going to go with Avian. They're going to stack a card with Farajit, which is good. Okay. And then activate for 2. Yep, double Dragon Lord. Yep, pretty good. And this here is why a lot of people don't necessarily like the best of one format. Without certain power cards, you can't really break this board. But side decking and getting to go first is a whole different aspect. I think it's fine for Master Duels if you're just playing casually, because you don't want to sit here for like 45 minutes watching them do a combo as you play best 2 out of 3. So I personally like this aspect. I think it's okay that I get bird comboed at every single locals, so it's not that big a deal to me. But for newer players, I can understand. Oh, interesting. Did he goof? Is he gonna send a barrier statue? I wonder. Yeah, he's trying to barrier lock us. Oh, do we have a show for you? Cobalt is not the show, though. That is very, 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 very unfortunate. That's fine. You can cross out designator that. You can absolutely waste a cross out designator on my tanky. I still don't think we're getting out of this. But that's okay. We really kind of needed that to go off. But it's fine. That would have added Fractal. Fractal would have dumped Nerval. Nerval would have added Karis. Karis would have special summoned, and we kind of have to well, not special summoned because of barrier statue. So we would have to deal with it in a different way. Let's see here. This can only bounce face-up cards, so we're actually just going to set pass. If he knows the line, he can't... I mean, the line isn't that difficult. He can just kill me. This is fine. I like recording 2 games in a row where I'm the one losing, but that's just how it goes sometimes, you know? When you lose the die roll, you lose the die roll. Our hand wasn't that good anyway. Like, it was fine, but it wasn't, like, super good. We would have used Tanky to add Fractal. Fractal would have dumped Nerval. Nerval would have added Karis. We would have then probably used Karis effect, dump Cobalt Sparrow. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. We wouldn't have done that. Well, what would he have done? Because we could just go for like an Ensemble Robin and just bounce the special summoned monsters. But we would have to dump Wagtail with Fractal. Special summon Wagtail with Barrel Canary, add Bird Call. Bird Call effect, grab Sapphire Swallow. Sapphire Swallow effect to summon Cobalt and Barrel Canary. We could end on Utopic Draco Future. And that's it. But still not bad. Oh, I actually could have DD Crow'd there. I'm silly. I could have DD Crow'd right there because it doesn't trigger just yet, and then I could have made it so that the Nerval could not be added here. So that's a fun little interaction. If they send Nerval for cost there for the effect, you can DD Crow it. It will negate it because it doesn't actually hit the grave just yet. It doesn't. Sorry, it hits the grave, but it doesn't have time to trigger, and so therefore it wouldn't be able to add. What you're really supposed to do is wait until you go into Recital Starling into Utopic Future, and then go into Utopic Draco Future. That way, when Nerval gets sent, it's not necessarily for cost. And then it can't be DD Crowed. So I should have DD Crowed that. That is entirely my fault, actually. 3? Doom Eagle. Yeah, Doom Eagle's fine. Doom Eagle's fine. Really, if I drew Nibiru for turn, that'd be pretty insane because it outs this whole board. What he doesn't know is he can just attack me and then he kind of just wins the game. So are you going to add Barrel Canary here? I think that's the correct play. Yes. Yes, adding Barrel Canary. It's like I'm playing Bird, but not actually playing Bird. I think this one's pretty much over. There's no real reason to keep going on this one. Usually if you surrender, you don't get as many points, but not sure it matters too much in this instance now. So he should really just kind of go into the offensive, is what he should do. But in the first game, we could have absolutely outed the board. We would have attacked with Adagnister or attacked over the Adagnister with our access code. Our access code would have gotten sent back anyways, but we had follow-up. We weren't necessarily dead, but we probably were dead with how much follow-up they had in hand anyway. But that deck is very, very interesting. And then we got to play against another meta deck because I do believe Adagnister is like a tier 2 meta deck where this is a tier 1. Maybe tier 0.75, honestly. This is a crazy good deck. And that's that. We lost both games, but that's okay. Sometimes you win the die roll, and sometimes you lose the die roll. It just happens. It's not that big of a deal. But thank you guys for hanging out with me in this video, and hopefully I can get some where we have more interaction between the two duelists. But really, if you're new to Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is sometimes going to be what happens. Your opponent is going to open really well. You're not going to open any interruption, and they're just kind of going to go off. And it happens. It's no big deal. We enjoy the game either way. So thanks, guys. Make sure you like the video. It really does help out the channel. Comment what deck you're playing, what rank you're in, if you're really, really enjoying Duel Masters. And have fun with Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. We'll see you in the next one.